Tom Phillips, the last time we talked about Yooka-Laylee, it had just been announced and the Kickstarter had been launched, and it was quite a while ago.
It was a super long time ago. It was best part, well, no, over a year ago. And wow, my God, does the game look different now?
It looks very pretty. So last time we saw like a kind of little playground area. This is actually some of the final areas from the game.
Yeah, this is the very first level in the game, and it looks just wow, so polished. This whole area is done, and this is sort of the first bit of it that you'll see. You can later expand it. One of the big things about Yooka-Laylee is the fact that you can change levels, expand them, add new sections to them as you obtain collectibles, and yeah. But as it stands, look at this. I mean, this is just, it's indicative of what the final game will look like, which is what they've said, that they kind of didn't want to drip feed things over the past year of development. They wanted to go away, like get their heads down, come back, and then show the game off at how it is going to look. And I was really impressed.
Just to be clear, we have just seen a character that's called Trouser Snake. Is that right?
He's called Trouser.
Trouser, okay.
Spelt with a Z.
And he's a snake. Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Just wanted to confirm that.
I was speaking with Playtonic, and they said they didn't realise how quickly people were going to get the joke. Like only half of their office got the joke, and then they released the character art into the wild, and someone saw it straight away, and it got like 10,000 retweets, and now everybody knows the joke, and apparently it's a bit too obvious.
Right, okay.
I love it.
So you went to a kind of little pre-E3 preview for this. Did you get to play the game, or did you just watch? What did you see and talk about whilst you were there?
I saw 2 levels, the first 2, and so that's the sort of foresty level and the icy level, which looks like something from Frozen. It's beautiful, and it was made by the guy who designed Cameo.
That makes sense to me.
And this, the original first level here, the foresty level, you know, it's just banjo and all of those rare games. It's got mine carts. It's very Donkey Kong Country. And despite being quite, you know, it's not a massive area. It's big, but it's not massive. It's very densely packed with things to do, activities. So you go around, you interact with NPCs. All of those are really nicely designed. There's like a strange cloud monster. There's this weird sort of jellyfish octopus lady in a jar. They give you little quests to go off and do. You do them. You pick up collectibles along the way. And then you can expand the worlds that you have, go to new ones. Explore, defeat enemies, quests for things like races and jumping puzzles, platformers, sort of little brain teasery puzzles, and yeah, all the time you're sort of learning new moves and expanding them, which is where Trouser comes in, because you swap bits and pieces that you've collected with him for power-ups and new abilities.
So, do you think it's fair to say this is a complete love letter to games like Banjo-Kazooie, right? Obviously, that's the whole pitch, but from what you've seen, have they pushed it forwards a lot? That idea, is it really, you know, doubling down on this is the game that you used to love? Here's what it looks like in 2016.
It will be interesting to see how it reviews. So it's going to be out in 2017 now.
2017.
Q1. It's had a slight delay. Which is fine by me, because you know you've waited probably 10 years for this sort of game to come back. It is very banjo, as you were saying. Another few months really for polish can't hurt. I'm interested to see how it reviews when it does come out, because they haven't, sort of gameplay wise, it is the love letter that people wanted, and I think that's a lot of the reason why people backed the Kickstarter.
Yeah.
The new sort of thing about it, the expandable worlds, is an interesting technique. It will drive people to come back to even the beginning areas of the game. It allows them to expand those kind of, you know, gentle early areas with much more challenging things. So it sort of doubles down on the worlds that they've created. But the gameplay itself is very banjo, so I'm interested to see how that is received. It is very much sort of harking back to that time, those rare platformers in the 90s. For people who want that, that is going to be, it is basically that, but in HD.
Sure.
And I don't think it was never set out to be any more than that. So I think, from what I've seen, it absolutely delivers.
Cool, yeah, and it does look just stunning. this is all done in the Unity engine as well, right?
It's the best Unity game that I've seen by far, by a long way. And it's just an incredible step up from when we saw it last year at Playtonic itself. And it was sort of, you know, the character models were in and the very early levels were in, but no real detailed textures, no real effects. And now, wow, yeah, I was really impressed.
Cool. Well, we're going to see a little more of this at E3. I know the two of us are going to go along and see a little bit more of this game. But up until that point, you've got some more stuff on the site, right? Have you?
Yes.
So what can people go and read on the if they want more?
There'll be impressions and a bit of news about delay and some explanation and some more chat with Playtonic.
Cool. And yeah, back when the Kickstarter was announced, we visited the studio, and you can have a look at that kind of playground level as a video here, or you can look at the one where we interviewed the team and actually kind of got an idea of who Playtonic are and how much freaking rare there is in that company.
I like that video.
Thanks very much. Cheers. Well, thank you for watching, and yeah, we will see you at E3 with some more of this nice looking video game.